Welcome back from the break. It's a delight to have you. Joining us today on our News in Focus segment is Peter Duodu. He's the founder of IT for Youth Foundation Ghana, a youth-centered non-profit organization dedicated to bridging the digital divide in Ghana by equipping young people, especially those from underserved communities, with essential technology skills for the future. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to News in Focus. My name is Denisia Pomaiji. Today, I'm engaging the founder for IT for Youth Ghana. Guess what? They're in the business of providing technological skills to the youth in underserved communities. Beyond that, they're also helping to bridge the gender digital gap by providing skills. I'm speaking with the founder, Peter Duodu. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. So IT for Youth Ghana, how did it start? Let's just begin from there.
IT for Youth Ghana, we started somewhere 2023. And for me, one thing that I've been so much enthused about is the evolving nature of technology and the impact that it can have on the youth and development. Myself, personally, I'm a chartered accountant. But whilst in school, I loved IT, so I was still doing IT courses on the side, doing more research and all that. So after school, I realized there are a lot of unemployment, and then we get to have a lot of people who complain they are finding it difficult to get a job. But technology is actually evolving the nature of how industries actually demand people or need people to be in there, and the financial freedom that technology actually provides. So I looked at all this and I decided it is important we actually help a number of people also get access to enjoy this digital world. So that is why we started IT for Youth Ghana.
Okay, that's interesting for a chartered accountant to be doing this and having interest in IT. But what has been the impact? 2023 was when you started, so this year makes it 2 years.
Yes.
What has been the impact the last 2 years?
It's been great. We've done a number of projects. We've had a number of volunteers coming from Europe, US, coming to work with us. We've done a number of programs with GES, with GIFEC, and all that. So in 2023, we started with senior high graduates and university graduates who were unemployed. So we looked at their background, the challenges they were facing for unemployment, like no tech skills. Organizations are now also willing to take you with no skills, no tech skills, and then just your core skills that you have from the university or from senior high school, then they employ you. You spend a number of months in the organization whilst they are paying you, you are learning on the job. So we decided to train them in various tech programs. So we started from there. 2023, we were doing programs like graphic designing, Excel, we're doing database, front-end developing, back-end developing, and all that. So in 2023, we trained about 150
just when
people through the program.
You started out?
Yes.
That's interesting.
And we're having just one center at Musuku, Kwabinya.
Okay.
And so in 2024, we had a collaboration with GES and GIFEC, and we were giving the GIFEC centers in Accra. So from there, we targeted the junior high graduates. You know, normally when you are done with the BEC, you stay home for some months before your results come in, and then you go to senior high school. And we realized that that time gap in between there is mostly not used judiciously by a lot of people. You can have a lot of them falling into the wrong hands, joining bad companies, some of the girls joining bad friends, teenage pregnancy, and a number of things, drugs and all that. So we thought we can use that period to engage them very well, train them into coding, programming, and various tech courses. So we started. So with GES, we were doing it in Ghana West, Ghana East, and some parts in Accra. And we're using the GIFEC centers. So with that, we trained about 150 people. And the training lasted for about 2 months, and we crowned it with a competition. So we had a coding competition with the graduates pitching various solutions for social issues that we are having. And so the program, the training that we're having with them, we didn't just want it to be just some sort of IT training they came. So we had to make sure they built codes.
Okay.
So they built projects, some developed various projects for sanitation, some did for galamsey, building websites, some built websites for their parents.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes, and from there in 2024, we still had another program for the senior high. So after senior high you wait for some time. So during that period, we had another collaboration with GES and GIFEC. We used the GIFEC centers to also have training. And with that, we trained about 100 people. So with that, we went a bit advanced than what we were doing with the JHS people.
Students,
and with them also, they also built projects. They pitched at their graduation.
Nice.
And it was wonderful. Yes. And the whole of 2024, we also had another set of programs for the same people we had in the 2023. So with that, senior high graduates that were unemployed, university graduates that were unemployed, we trained them in various programs. So from 2023 to 2024, these are the things we have done so far. This year, we are doing most of our programs online for females that are unemployed. I was coming to that.
I was asking what the program was for the year.
Yes, this year, like I said, we decided to enroll online.
Okay.
Gratefully, we got recognitions from Cisco. So we joined the Cisco Academy Network. So we are using the whole Cisco digital platforms to reach a lot of people that are outside Accra. And that's what we are doing. And we are also being recognized by Google and Intel. So they give us a lot of digital platforms that we can use to reach a number of people. This year, we also had a contact from an organization in Germany that wants to collaborate with us to do our programs in various universities. So we are still in talks. We are having meetings with various deans in the universities to make sure we structure some programs that meets the university's extracurricular activities.
That's interesting.
We are working on a number of things. We are also doing a talent incubator.
Okay,
so the talent incubator is actually a platform where a lot of people that are having various skills and need tech backup, we train them and then we put them in the incubator. So firms that are needing various set of skills. So instead of looking out and then realizing a lot of these people do not have the necessary tech skills like data analytics, which is in demand now, all industries need it, Joy FM need it. So they can just reach out and we have a number of people we have trained. Then we assign them either through internships or various job opportunities.
Oh, that's interesting. Means you have an add-on apart from being trained. There's a high possibility that through that you can equally get employed by
exactly
makes your employment chances better. That's good.
And even this year, one program that is currently we are taking people to go through the program is we are collaborating with StarTech Multimedia Limited.
Nice.
And with that organization, we are doing graphic designing and printing. They are providing accommodations as well. So people that wants to learn graphic design and printing, they can just register. And they have all the machines and all the equipments to do the training. So once you come, you will be learning on the job. So you learn how all their printing machines, embroidery machines, large format, various printing, digital printing and all that. You learn all that. And they also have accommodation, plus graphic designing. They have the programs. We are doing it for 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. So you choose which one you want to learn. So with this one, even if you are not in Accra, you can book your slot. They will give you accommodation. Then you come for the training.
Okay, so for the training, is there any certificates or something issued to prove or to show that we've undergone that?
Yes, all our trainings, we issue certificates. And because we are collaborating with GES, GES is part of what we are doing. And also now that we are collaborating with Cisco, Cisco also issues certificates for the trainings that we do under Cisco.
Nice. Okay, because I'm a woman, I'm going to be biased. I know there's a program.
You have to be biased. In fact, all our programs are biased. If you come to our program and we are having it, you have just about few men among the women. Because, because definitely, as we speak now, you enter various organizations and departments and anything about tech is a guy. Anything about tech is a set of guys. In fact, we are even looking for moderators and instructors who are females, and it's difficult. Most of those that are coming to teach for the programs are males. So at the moment, it is the females that we have trained that we are equipping them to also train.
Okay, so the training for, I think, is it girls in ICT?
Yes,
is that it?
Yes.
Tell me about it because I'm interested.
So the training for girls in ICT has been the backbone for most of the programs that we do from the beginning.
Yeah.
So this year, for instance, the data analytics program, the advert was women in data analytics, so data analytics for women. We have guys who still go ahead to apply, but it's not for you. But then we still allow you to go through the program. So if you join our online training program, you see more women on the class than men.
Nice.
So the focus is that women in ICT, we are trying to equip more women into the field of IT. And you see, right now, if you are listening to me and you are a lady, IT is actually not an option. Gone are the days you choose, oh, I want to be a journalist. IT is not my thing. But right now, you have less options.
Yeah.
IT is part of everything. Even if you want to be a bus conductor, you need to know how to use IT.
Yeah.
A lot of people that are doing Bolt, Uber and all that, they have challenges even locating a place because they are not abreast with the way technology is evolving with all this Google Map and all the changes that are coming. So whatever field that you want to go in, mostly if I'm speaking to the younger ones, those that are now completing their BC, I'll tell them that even if you want to become a scientist or become a doctor, you still need IT because the industry is constantly changing with the evolution of technology.
Okay. So like every program, every initiative, there are challenges. What has been your unique challenges?
For the challenges as a non-profit organization is basically funding.
Nice.
Because you have
dovetailed into that, how you're able to fund your activities, but yeah.
Yes, you know, you have beautiful programs that you want to enroll, but if you're not having funding for the program, then it becomes a challenge. So that is one of our main challenges, because if you're not having funding, the teachers that comes on the program to teach the participants that are going through the training, they are less motivated.
Good, yeah.
I mean, no matter how motivated you are, if you are teaching and you are teaching for, let's say, 3 months, and within the 3 months, somebody is teaching at another training institution, and the person is being paid a huge sum of money, and you are volunteering with a non-profit who gives you allowances, your motivation may definitely come down at a point. So those are the challenges. So at a point, we may have to replace some of our moderators to continue the program, and it's all because of funding.
Okay, so how do you fund your programs as we speak? How do you fund it?
So as we speak, most of our programs, we get individual funding.
Okay.
So we get individuals who sometimes support our programs, and also sometimes organizations that are tied to us, like StarTech Multimedia Limited, support us in some of the things that we have been doing. And we've also done some fundraising activities on GoFundMe and other platforms. And some of the volunteers that come from US and Europe, they also come and they support us.
It looks like more people from outside, I mean the foreigners, are supporting than the local.
Oh, yes. Yes, but we believe with time we will get a lot of people coming from the locals, also realizing the need for tech involved from the grassroots, especially me, for instance, looking at from the junior high level coming, if they get most of the basics and they grab it, it goes along with them throughout whatever they are learning. So yes, the support, recently we got a number of Apple laptops from a volunteer that was coming from New York. And it has actually increased the number of machines we have at our lab for the training. So that is how we've been going around the program.
So how about Corporate Ghana? Corporate Ghana trying to support, I mean, in terms of funding or providing logistical support, as you were saying? Because most of these corporate institutions, obviously, use IT, so they should be open to supporting. Have you had any support from corporate Ghana?
In 2023, we received funding from Stanbic Bank.
Nice.
So we are always grateful for them. The first set of computers that we got at our labs was from Stanbic Bank.
Oh, nice. Impressive.
And so because of that, we are always open for that, especially if an organization wants to focus on a particular group of people or wants to fund the training of junior high people, then we are open for that. So we can collaborate with them, work with them, and be able to reach more people in Ghana.
Okay, so I want us to talk about, because you're just 2 years old, right?
Yeah, just 2 years old.
So I want us to talk about the long-term vision. How do you envisage IT for Youth Ghana? What's the plan in the next 2 to 3 years? Where do you want to get to? What are some of the programs that you want to undertake or want to improve on? What are the big projects, the ambitious ones that you want to undertake? Yeah.
So for IT for Youth Ghana, our vision has been around technology all this while. So looking into the future, we look forward to collaborate with more firms to a point where we train a lot of unemployed people in technology, and we match them to the skills that are required for various organizations for them to get it back into the organization. It becomes more like an investment.
Okay.
So on the normal day, an organization goes to a non-profit, and what they give them is just for the society. But then we are looking at organizations seeing IT for Youth Ghana to become a platform of investing in labor, investing in society, and getting back into your organization. So you partner with IT for Youth Ghana. We train a lot of people. We put them in our tech incubator. Then once you need various skills, we evaluate them, and then we take them through some tests and interviews. You choose the right ones for you. Or once they are done with the training, they come to your organization to do internships. And then you pick the right ones for you. So these are the things that we look forward to achieve. And we want to reach more of the younger ones as well. The junior high, the period that they always finish their BC and they wait for their results. We want to continue and extend from Accra.
So other regions.
Exactly. For example, the 1 million coders program. Ideally, we normally collaborate with GES and GIFEC, but this year, because there's the 1 million coders program,
going to tap into it.
Yes, they advised that we turn our proposal into it. So we join, and then we focus on these younger ones to also join the 1 million coders program.
Okay, so for those looking to partner with you or support you, how do they do that? How do they reach you?
Oh, if you want to join hands with IT for Youth Ghana, if you have a target group or you have a number of people you want us to do training for, then you can contact us on 0548 322 922 or 0596 244 834. You can also visit www.itforyouthghana.org. itforyouthghana.org. And through all these channels, you can get through us.
Okay, so before we wrap the conversation, if I want to join as a volunteer, like as a facilitator, how do I do that too?
In fact, we are open for a lot of volunteers, especially females. If you have any idea about coding, if you know how to teach front-end, back-end data analytics, we'll be glad to welcome you into our organization. So you come, just contact the numbers I mentioned earlier, 0548 322 922. And when you come, you join to train your fellow females who will also be now equipped in various IT fields. So together, we can all benefit from the digital world. If you also want to join our program, especially the junior highs that are about to write their BCE, parents, if you are listening, do not let your child stay home. Do not let them join various groups that are not going to benefit them. Let them come, call our numbers, and register for our program. We are even having an online platform. So if they cannot come to our physical premise, we can do the program with them online whilst they are home. Let's engage them after their BCE. Let them be part of the digital world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I've been engaging the founder for IT for Youth Ghana in the person of Peter Duodu. It's been a wonderful conversation. Look, if you're a parent, if you're a big sister, big brother, if you're an organization, please support them. And if you have wards as well who are about to write BEC or are home, it's a great time to get them into the tech world, get some ITC skills, some IT skills, and also help them eventually in the future. My name is Denisia Pomaje. This has been News in Focus. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Well, that's all we have for you this week on Edu News 360. Thank you for trusting us to bring you all the educational happenings. Until next time, take care and be kind to one another. My name is Denisia Pomaide. Have a lovely day.